Jimbo Fisher is building a powerhouse here through recruiting, through development. He has a team here that is poised to take a huge step.
But the Aggies have a veteran quarterback, Kellen Mond.
They're going to have to find a way to get it done with Isaiah Spiller.
He is gone once again. 20, 10.
Isaiah Spiller. Middle to the end zone. Touchdown, Watermeyer.
Releases the ball, and it's Watermeyer for the touchdown again. Gallup fires over the middle. End zone touchdown, Anaya Smith.
Aggies pick it up. Couple of broken tackles for Rodgers. Still on his feet. Touchdown. Oh, my goodness, what a run.
Bond is in the clear and in the end zone. 67 breathtaking yards. Great feeling for Texas A&M. They beat a very good Oklahoma State team, 24-21, and they win the Academy Sports and Outdoors Texas Bowl.
Toughness, effort, discipline, pride, and grit. Those aren't words we just say. They're a creed we live by, man. Let's go, baby, let's go. Go be what you can be. Go be what God's made you to be. Go be an Aggie.
Number one.
That's your name and date of birth? Both of you in number 2. All done. Have a good day.
Every day after practice. Since we have a late night practice, we do it early in the morning before workouts, so players can be ready to go and make sure to drive before practice tonight at 7:30.
Kyle Field won't be at full capacity, but regardless of the numbers, the 12th man is always full throttle. Things may be different, but the Aggies in attendance will bring the same passion. Ahead of the season opener with Vanderbilt, A&M Athletics gave a glimpse into the protocol-prepped version of Kyle.
Thank you all for coming this morning. We'll do a tour and just give you an idea. We're going to try to show you one of everything today. This is exactly how it's planned to be set up on game day, and I hope you all saw the signage. Number 1, social distancing. Number 2, wear your mask everywhere. That concession stand model is how we will take all the concession stands around the stadium as we move forward. Again, we're at a 25% capacity, roughly 25,000. A lot of the pregame, a lot of the in-game traditions that Texas A&M had are going to take a pause for a year. So as an example, right now the band is not going to be able to perform at halftime. We'll be showing it on the video board. You're going to hopefully see some consistency here of hand sanitizers, ability to wash your hands, ability to socially distance. And with that, that concludes our tour. Gig'em, thank you.
How has the COVID-19 protocols changed the way that practice looks, the way it feels, and then the way that you've had to put together practice plans and the like?
Well, I mean, from a practice plan standpoint, once we are able to get a lot of the conditioning back, they're very similar. There's a lot less people out there. Nobody, you can't have any bystanders, only the people that are a necessity for us to be able to practice within the organization. Out there having the shields on, having the mask, all the coaches on a mask, all the different things you have to do that way. And we're trying to keep the guys, we know when they stand around on the side or in the back, you got to spread them out as much as you possibly can to keep them away from each other.
With everything going on, nothing's going to be normal. You know, football isn't going to be necessarily normal. There's always going to be something that's, I guess, slightly off from the past. But to keep us safe, like you said, that's something that we need to make sure we're focusing on and make sure that everybody, not just players, everybody across the building are staying 10 toes on.
I can't even explain. It's been like weird, really weird and crazy, and it's gone by pretty fast. Without spring ball, we couldn't prepare like we wanted to, but we can only control what we can control. So
honestly, I have no concerns because, I mean, SEC, Texas A&M, fantastic job. Like once again, they're very responsible, very dialed down on like having us all protected with this coronavirus going around.
unfortunately, it's a tough situation for everybody. But I have no worries about anything. Honestly, I just kind of just go day by day. You know, if I start worrying, I count that as a distraction. So
Corona it's a new thing. I feel like everybody's just trying to figure it out and make it through. But I feel like we need football because like it just takes our minds off of certain things that's going in real life. So
the way that I chose to approach it is control what I can control. Right now, what I see I can control is I can go out there and get in shape. I can be ready. I can study my playbook. They say that football's here. I'm ready for it.
Aggie football isn't the only squad in preseason camp. The Fightin' Texas Aggie Band will be there Saturday, providing some comfort and tradition to the atmosphere. But due to safety protocols, they'll remain in the stands and will not perform on field at halftime. Instead, their routine is filmed days prior for playback on the video boards.
Howdy. The best band in the country right there. Thank you all so much. We appreciate it. Hey, look, I know that it's been unusual. It's not right. Maybe it's not fair. But whatever happens this season, we are prepared. And we are doing everything in our power to provide you the opportunity to represent Texas A&M at every moment. Whatever that looks like, you do it the best. There's no band in the country that is like the Fightin' Texas Aggie Band. We need to get to the finish line. Keep wearing your mask, social distance, do all the things that we're talking about doing so that we can play football, we can play college sports, you can get an education at the best university in the country. I want to give a special shout out. He's retiring after this season, after this year. We need to give a shout out to Jay Brewer over here, voice of the Fightin' Texas Aggie Band. Hey, you guys have a great semester, a great year. Gig 'em Aggies, thank you.
Here we go.
The cadets are so excited about being back. And I think what I would say is these people's resilience and their ability to work towards a common cause, just like our football team and the coaches. We have a mission, and they're kind of the same mission, to represent Texas A&M through athletics or through military marching and music, whatever it might be, we're all on the same team. Nothing's happened to the 12th man. Nothing's happened to the spirit of Aggieland. Nothing's happened to the Fightin' Texas Aggie football team, and nothing's happened to the Fightin' Texas Aggie Band. We're here, and we're going to do our thing as long as we possibly can and to the best of our human ability. Work really hard with integrity, with motivation and passion. That's what Texas Aggies do, and I think that's what we ought to do better than anything else. The band never missed a beat, never missed a step. The team never missed a play. That's what they're going to remember. These kids, both in pads and in khaki, they're young, they're vibrant. We're going to look back on this like we have some other very trying times in our history, and we're going to say it made us stronger.
The Pulse, Texas A&M football, is brought to you by H-E-B. No store does more than my H-E-B. And Pepsi, the official soft drink of Texas A&M football. Excitement is in the air. So is a tinge of thanks. Game day will be different, but it's still Aggie football at Kyle Field.
Well, I knew we'd see this day. I didn't know if it'd be this year, but yeah, I'm glad to be back here and glad that we're getting football started.
I think it's really nice to kind of feel a sense of normalcy again, even though it's kind of the new normal. I think it's safe to say that we're all extremely happy to be back in the maroon and white. and back here at Kyle Field.
Well, when we turned the corner a while ago, that's when the weirdness began. We turned the corner and saw that there was nobody here, and it's really surreal. You look around and go, this can't be game day.
We've normally had like a 4-tent setup with 75 to 100 people, but obviously we can't do that. So this week it's us 4.
My name is Virgil Jones, and I'm from Cibolo, Texas. My son is Jalen Jones, number 17. We didn't think we would ever get to this point. It was definitely, nerve-wracking for him, nerve-wracking for us. And so to be here today with family is super special. We're so excited.
The atmosphere probably won't be quite the same. Hopefully we still make a lot of noise like the Aggies are supposed to do.
If we get 25, 30,000 here, that's enough for us. We're just happy to be back.
Everybody else, let's go. Come on, get up here, let's go. Yeah. All right, look, give me your eyes. Lock into what you got. Playtime over with now. Business right now. Take care of your business, what you do. When you're a grown man, you have time, you have fun, you work. When it's time for business, it's time for business. Make it work. You busted your ass. We didn't know if we even gonna get to this point. You got the luxury of playing the game. Got a great offseason. You really have. You manage this thing as good as anybody in America. We're as talented as anybody in America. We practice as hard as anybody in America. We can play as good as anybody in America. Now play like it.
It's on. No more waiting. It is time. Vanderbilt answers the bell. On their opening possession, they convert on 3 third-down attempts. It's good enough for 3 points and an early lead as the drive ends in a field goal. The Aggies are 3 and out the first time they get the ball. They need to get moving and in front of the Commodores.
In motion to the left goes Aniyah Smith. A slant across the middle. That is complete. The first completion. It is to the tight end, Jalen Weidemeyer, just across the 35. Out of the backfield, Smith. Catch. Avoids a tackle. Stays on his feet. Across midfield to the 45-yard line. Still on his feet. And down to the 38-yard line is Aniyah Smith. The escapability of Aniyah puts the Aggies in Vanderbilt territory. Throws left sideline, complete. Cam Brown avoids a tackle, slips past him, gets across the 25. Pitch, Aniyah on the option, across the 20, 15, 10, 5. Aniyah sniffing the end zone. Aniyah Smith, touchdown, Aggies! First touchdown of the year, and it's Aniyah Smith from 25 yards.
Just the option to the right side. Kellen ran it perfectly.
Hand off to the running back, and this time taken down by Leon O'Neal Jr.
Drops this one for about a 3-yard loss.
Marlowe, nothing. Maybe a yard, 3rd and 11 from the Aggie 23. Here comes pressure, middle screen, and knocked down right after the catch for a loss. What a stop by the Aggies. DeMarvin Leal makes the first impact play on defense. First and 10 from their own 40. Kellen steps up in the pocket, over the middle, reaching back. Chase Lane makes the catch, sliding catch at the 38-yard line along the hashes. Kellen, throwback. That's caught by Aniyah, slips the tackle. Inside the 20, slipped another. Race to the end zone. Aniyah inside the 5 to the 1-yard line. And a flag is down in front of the Aggie bench.
Mistakes and missed opportunities are a part of the first half. A costly penalty backs the Aggies up. Then the promising scoring chance is lost on a fumble due to some Vanderbilt pressure. A special teams error gives the Doors 2 points directly as a misguided Aniyah Smith fields a punt in the end zone and an illegal block awards Vandy a safety. It doesn't sit well with Jimbo Fisher, who doesn't hold back on how his team performed in the opening 30 minutes.
Very, very poorly. I mean, we had 2 major screw-ups on special teams. I mean, that's ridiculous what happened there. We have a big penalty. We're down to the 2-yard line. We only had it 4 times. So, I mean, we need to clean it up.
The band's virtual performance still wins halftime. In the locker room, Aggie football has some fine-tuning to take care of.
All right, now, guys, now ain't it time. Now you keep your poise. That's what I say. You go back to fundamentals. Every play, 1 play at a time, play your ass. Get some urgency, win the field position. We give them everything they got. Listen, let's go back, control the line of scrimmage, convert on 3rd down, stop them on 3rd down. Touchdowns in the red zone, get our short yardages, get all the stuff we got. And play consistent, play great, let's play with some urgency, and let's find out about ourselves right
Handoff Isaiah Spiller, slices through a couple of defenders, cuts back along the right hash, cuts back middle of the field, angles to the left, across midfield. Isaiah Spiller still can't get him down, inside the 30, in front of the Vanderbilt sideline, inside the 20. That's how the Aggies start the second half.
I don't know what Jimbo said to him, but I wish I could have heard it.
Flushed out to the right, will throw on the run to Chapman. He's got room and a touchdown.
He's in the pocket. He looks downfield, can't find anything. He looks like he's going to run on the right side. He finds Chapman out in the flat, hits him with a perfect pass, and Chapman does the rest. Touchdown, Aggies.
Caleb Chapman's first touchdown as an Aggie. 2nd and 7, Seals over the middle for Johnson, intercepted! Damani Richardson inside the 10! Again, miscommunication. Cam Johnson streaking to the end zone, but Damani read it all the way.
I do this. I do this.
A&M continued to move the ball. There's just not enough to show for it.
2nd and 10. Roll to the right. Kellen, keep, fake the pitch. Now he jukes across the 40, slides down, lost the football.
Oh, no.
At the 43.
They're saying that they've got it.
And for the 2nd time tonight, the Aggies turn it over. 3rd and call it 5, or just outside the 7. Here comes pressure by the Aggies. Seals rolls to his right to the end zone. Amir Rahim, touchdown. He got a foot in the right side of the end zone. Touchdown for Vanderbilt. In motion from left to right, now in the slot, Caleb Chapman. 3 receivers to the left. Kellen throws. He's got Cam Brown, and he would have been gone if he wasn't tripped up at the 45-yard line. From just outside the Vanderbilt 44. There could just be Isaiah Spiller breaking a tackle to the 30, 20. Isaiah knocked down at the 15-yard line. How about a 30-yard gain for Isaiah on 2nd and short? On the 3rd and 15 from the 20, Kellen rolls left. Kellen's going to run, tuck it and run. Inside the 10, barreling to the 7-yard line, a couple of yards shy. Connor Choate will snap to Nick Constantino. And the 25-yard field goal by Seth Small is good.
The offense had trouble finding the grip in the second half, meaning the knockout blow on this night will have to come from the defense.
Seals, flushed, sacked. Clemens, Leal, McKinley Jackson all there. Back at the 30-yard line. Seals over the middle, nearly intercepted. It is knocked into the air. Leon O'Neal the other way at the 20. Leon's going to go outside to the 40 before he's wrestled into the Aggie bench.
And they're going to get 15 more for unnecessary roughness. Tackled him way out of bounds.
Ball in the middle of the field across the 35. Keeps, fires up the right side, incomplete. That coverage over there by Miles Jones. 2nd and 10. Here comes pressure. Here's the throw in the backfield. Marlowe, he is hit by DeMarvin Leal at the 34-yard line. A completed pass, but a loss of 2. Buddy Johnson is there as well. Seals, pressure, sacked! Michael Clemens got him at the 26.
What a big play by Michael Clemens as he gets the sack on 3rd down and forces them to punt it away.
2nd sack for the Aggies, and they have been timely.
An SEC grinder can get the best of anyone, even a head coach. And in a tough one, the Aggies outlast Derek Mason's Commodores.
Kellen gets the snap, takes the knee. Jimbo Fisher and the Aggies are 17-12 winners in the 2020 season opener over the Vanderbilt Commodores.
Get him, baby. Hey, you're gonna take the look. Keep working. On me. On me. On me. We ain't satisfied. We ain't satisfied. We gotta keep working.
The Pulse, Texas A&M football, is brought to you by H-E-B. No store does more than my H-E-B. And Pepsi, the official soft drink of Texas A&M football. Game day finally arrived in Aggieville. For the 12th man, it was worth the wait.
Honestly, I really thought that the school spirit was going to be a little lower than it usually is, but the student section did an amazing job. We brought it out as always.
What was your favorite part of the game?
When they're going like this.
When they're sawing them off?
Yeah.
The overall experience was really great. Everybody was really adhering to the policies, wearing their mask. I felt really safe.
Yeah, everyone was still so hyped. Like, it was almost everything I expected for my first, student game.
This team was thankful for the opportunity to play again, but knows they didn't make the most of their first try at it.
All right, guys, first of all, congratulations. You found a way and you got it out. Don't let everybody tell you there's no such thing as a bad win. We didn't play well. Now, defensively, the second half, did some outstanding things, some big drives, got some crew turnovers. Giving up too many third downs, giving up too many push yards on some things, losing field position, offensively, moving the football, and then 3 critical turnovers to put the game away. 3 critical turnovers to put the game away, guys. And we had it. But you gutted it out, you found a way to win. There's something to that, guys. There is something to that. But all right, well, what we talk about? Consistency in performance. And that's what we're lacking. You got to lock in, you got to practice that way, you got to play it. Drop ball, miss block. Everybody took a turn. Defensively did some, but we found a way to make the plays at the end of the game to do what you had to do. Something to that. I get it. Your competitive nature, your mental toughness, I like it. What we got to get is execution. We got to find out who we are and what we are. If we play what we're capable of playing and compare like we can compare, do what we do, let's play with anybody in America. But you got to make plays. You got to do what you're going to do. You got to do it, guys. You got to do it, okay? And we got to get better. I got to coach you better. It's not your fault. My fault. I take responsibility. I'm in charge of that. I take responsibility. Got to make sure you're there. But don't be down, guys. You enjoy your win. Now, I'm not disappointed. I'm just saying all you got to do is refocus. You got to look at the fundamentals. Why? Here's the key. Why did your plays not make that you had chances to make? That's what you got to look at. Why were they not there? What was happening? Then you make the plays, okay? We got to get better. But hey, I love the leadership, the toughness. Did some great things out there, D. Make some stands at the end of that game, boy. Did some great things in there. We won a game. So you know what that means? I get to be in a bad mood all week. I get to push y'all all week. And we won a game, we get to be in a bad mood, so I can push you, okay? All right, we got 2 minutes. It's about getting better right here. Let's go achieve our goals, everything in front of us. But we got work. You got to, hey, dig in and work. We got work to do. We got a lot of work to do right here, man. All right? Everybody agree with that? Yes, sir. All right? Hey, great win. That's okay. Congratulations. Get in here. Everybody get in here. Come on.
Get in. Let's go.
Come on. Get in here.
Hey, new opportunity next week, bro. Let's get it. Here we go. Hey, brothers on 3, 1, 2, 3. Brothers.